Hey guys, welcome to my first ever channel for YouTube. I bring some good experience with the corporate environment, corporate businesses, serving different organizations for last couple of years. And I thought about sharing my knowledge, my experience with you all through this channel. So as we pick up a topic at a time, I'll also continue to give you some corporate relevance with those topics. That is what will make my channel unique. And I'm sure this will help community, this will help beginners, this will help people who are picking up jobs. They go through this channel, go through the content, and they learn some new aspects, which will definitely help them in a longer run. So stay tuned and let's get into the journey. All right, so this particular video is going to give some insights about the Microsoft 365 product, right? All of us know how big Microsoft as an organization is, and the market it has captured from its operating system to the various Office suite of solutions. Microsoft 365 is one of their products which has evolved over a period of time. Everybody knows the good old days starting from 1995. People used to work on Microsoft 95, 97 versions, and then came much more sophisticated 2000 releases, 2003, 2007, and so on. And with so much of an advancement about cloud services, hosted solutions, and industry moving towards subscription based licensing model, Microsoft is no different. And I think it's rightly so, because as you get into the subscription based licensing model, you get a better opportunity to serve your users, because you make new versions, new releases, new deployments, patching just in a central location, and then it gets widely spread to the whole user community. So it has been a fantastic journey that Microsoft has taken for last 30 odd years, shaping up from what it had, a very smaller version of Microsoft Office with just Excel, PowerPoint, Microsoft Access, Microsoft Word kind of solutions, to a very sophisticated, much broadened services with Microsoft 365 version. And we will go into details as we keep moving on this journey. Great. So we spoke about Microsoft 365 being a very broader suite of solutions. It brings a lot of these components that you have, right? It includes, yes, it does include Microsoft Office stack, which includes your Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, uh, and then those are available to you across all your devices, whether you're working on your laptop, you're working on your phone, you're working on your tablet, it's available because it's online, it's hosted on cloud, you get an access to it from anywhere, and all the content that you're creating through these applications, those are always available to you. This is the great benefit of Microsoft 365. But that's not about just Office suite of solutions. Microsoft has very smartly packaged a lot of solutions around Microsoft Office and packaged it pretty well, because that's needed end of the day by anybody and everybody who is working in an organization, in a bigger team. They definitely need a couple of such solutions along with Microsoft Office. What you see, you get options like Microsoft Teams, uh, you know, uh, in virtual environment, people working from home, you always need to collaborate with your peers, with your supervisors, with your managers. So Microsoft has introduced Microsoft Teams, which takes care of that. You can do your video sharing, your text sharing, your file sharing. You can chat within a group, within your organization. You can collaborate with them. So pretty handy tool, when it comes to the organization level. Similarly, if you see OneNote, I can say OneNote is more like any notebook, but typically in Microsoft, this notebook has endless number of pages. Yeah, you can keep creating your notes, you can keep creating your researches, your plans, your information, everything that you need to remember. You can just capture, you can manage it, not just at your work, your life as well. So you can use OneNote for capturing a lot of such information and retain it. Uh, and then you will find a lot of these integration options also available with SharePoint, with Yammer, and then capabilities to create videos, record audios. Uh, OneDrive, OneDrive specifically is a very important component of Microsoft 365. Any business user, any user who gets created as part of the business users, they get their own OneDrive space, and Microsoft by default gives a 1 terabyte of space for every user for Microsoft 365. A great it's a cloud hosted storage. Again, that is what empowers you to share your file either with your peers, or you can utilize the same information across multiple devices. So OneDrive is one big advantage which has come in favor of the users with Microsoft 365 license. At this point of time, I think it's also equally important to understand how does older stack of Microsoft Office compares to Microsoft 365. And for comparison's sake, I pulled up a couple of categories out here. If you look at the pricing, whereas the older versions of Microsoft Office were you pay upfront and then you use the license. It was pretty much like a one-time cost. The Microsoft 365 on the other side is a subscription-based license, as I mentioned. You pay a small monthly fees rather than paying a heavy amount in the beginning to buy the license. Uh, a big difference from an apps and updates perspective, and a bigger advantage for Microsoft 365 is the license, the price point at which you get the license. It by default includes all recent updates, all latest versions, which was otherwise not available in Microsoft Office previous versions. Availability, you buy a license in the older days, you deploy it on one of your device, and then you're done. And you have to deploy the license on another system, then it was a separate license. Compared to Microsoft 365, it's a one subscription you get, and you can use it across 5 different devices, right? So that's the big advantage, of being mobile and then continue to use Microsoft Office 365 from any device. Security is also enhanced in Microsoft Office 365. A lot of bug fixes, security patches are deployed time to time, and it is automatically available across all user community. Storage with Office previous versions, it was by default your system storage, which was available across Microsoft Office stack. But with Office 365, you have hosted environment, you have OneDrive, you have 1 terabyte of a space available where you can capture all your work. So without any surprises, Microsoft Office 365 looks to be a big win with kind of services, kind of functionality, kind of features it is offering, and allowing for other benefits like collaborations with bigger teams. Is definitely a big advantage that anybody and everybody gets being a part of Microsoft Office 365 stack. At this point, I would also like to speak about why Microsoft 365, right? We already covered up a couple of points, but again, the basic and some great benefits of Microsoft 365. one anywhere access. You travel, you get the same access that you had in your home location, right? You get all your files, all your work, every time, every single point of time, irrespective of where you are, which device you're logging in from. Uh, and it doesn't give any new user experience to the Office suite of applications. It's same Microsoft Office 2000 stack, which is available with greater features and functionality. So the user behavior, user experience doesn't change on the applications. Definitely allows for collaboration. You can work with anyone using functionalities like Teams, OneDrive. You can always exchange data, work with your counterparts. Security and compliance has increased. It's a two-factor based authentication. When you're logging in, you can set it up, you can get a token, you can utilize that token every time you're logging into the account that you have created on Microsoft 365. Easy budgeting, pretty cost-effective solution, subscription-based solution. You pay a very small, money on a monthly basis to keep your licenses active. Automatic updates, new versions, new releases, as and when those are done, deployed, you really have not to worry about it because it happens in the background. And you're always working on the latest release of Microsoft 365. So again, a great advantage, great benefit that you get, which was not available with the older versions of Office. All right, guys, we are ready to start with creation of our first user account for Microsoft 365. The very first step that you need to do is open up your browser and type Microsoft products. Look at this link, which is the official site of Microsoft 365. Click on this link. So this brings you to the official page of Microsoft 365, which will tell you details about the Microsoft 365 license types for your home, for your business. For today's purpose, we are not looking at home because Microsoft doesn't provide the free tier for home purpose. So we'll be using business. And under business also, you will see multiple options which are available. If you scroll down, you will see Microsoft 365 Business Basic, Business Standard, Business Premium, and Microsoft 365 Apps for Business. Each of these has different applications which are available under each of them. If you scroll down further, you will see the whole list of available apps, functionalities, features which are available with each of the license type. You can definitely go through and make a selection which one you want to opt for. But right now we are not focused on a payment based license. Rather, we are going to pick up a free version, and Microsoft allows that for approximately 30 days, right? So if you see here, you have try free for 1 month, try this one for a month, this one for a month, and this one for a month, right? So we'll go with Microsoft Business Standard for now. Once you click on this option, it will take you to the Microsoft page again and will give you options to get started. So before you get started, definitely you need to create your email ID, enter your work or school email address. We'll check if you need to create a new account for Microsoft 365 Business Standard trial. So right here, let's try with .com. So it says now you need to create a new account. Let's get you started. And I'll say set up an account. Provide my name and further details. company name, I'll give my channel name, make a selection here, and click next. Again, as a standard authentication protocol, Microsoft will send an SMS back to you with the token for verification. So click on send verification code. I got the token on my phone. Great, so it's got validated. We continue with our next steps. We need to provide credentials. You can make a credential with combination of number, text, and symbols as well. Keep it strong. Once done, click on next. This is taking some time. There you go. All right, guys, so there we are. This was my first attempt. I hope you liked it. Stay tuned, subscribe to our channel. Look forward to upcoming videos for more learning. Till then, I'm signing out. Thank you.